Ladies and gentlemen, please do not hesitate. Come in this direction. In Switzerland, we have a nice hospitality policy, so please don't be afraid. Don't sit backwards. Please come to us. Just to be sure that everything is fine, could you just, all of you, just stand up? On the right-hand side, left-hand side, you, everybody. Yes, please. Just technical check. Can you just stand up? Yes? Oh, perfect. I was wondering if you were sleeping. You are not sleeping. Please sit down. We can start. This is good. Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen, bienvenue à Genève, dans cette magnifique salle des droits de l'homme. This Human Rights Council room is absolutely beautiful. It's a pleasure for me to host this event, but I will not be alone hosting this event because we're going to celebrate success, the female success all around the world. And it's a pleasure for me to welcome Bisila Bokoko. She will be with me for the Empretec 2014 UNCTAD Women in Business Award ceremony. Bisila, please, an applause for her.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here again. It's my 4th year involved with Empretec, and I'm very proud to be part of this wonderful organization where we celebrate today women in business and we see actually their success. I'm very excited to extend a special welcome to the excellencies present here tonight, Ms. Halonen, Mr. Richard Espinosa, Mrs. Alfordan, Mr. Moller, Mr. Zan, and of course, UNTAC Secretary General, Mr. Mukisa Kituyi. Before you get to know the women we are celebrating here tonight, Mr. Kiyuki will say a couple of words on UNTAC, fantastic entrepreneurship program that is Empretec, and I'm very happy to be involved with. Mr. Kituyi, the floor is yours.
You can applaud, and in time. Please. This is for you.
Thank you.
Please go here. And just before he is starting, you can go upstairs if you want to. You feel comfortable?
I am comfortable.
Oh, excellent. I just wanted to make sure that everybody send a text to your family because this evening ceremony is broadcasted on webtv.un.org. Don't forget, send a text message. They can follow you live all around the world. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Madam Tarja Halonen, former President of Finland, Aisha Alfadan, leader of the Gatari Women Business Association, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of UNCTAD and particularly our program on Empretec, Entrepreneur Development Program of UNCTAD, I want to bid you welcome to an exciting evening. We at UNCTAD celebrate this occasion because it's part of a statement we make to the world that we walk the talk about the critical importance of women in all endeavors in life, particularly the potential that in many countries has been held back on women entrepreneurs. It may be true that up to 1/3 of all enterprises in the world, small and medium enterprises in the world, have at least one woman owner. It may also be true that in the developing world, 8 to 10 million enterprises are co-owned or solely owned by women entrepreneurs. But it's even more true that for every one of these women, there are millions of other women who are denied the opportunity, whose potential has been underutilized, whose contribution to society has been stifled because of inadequate investment in the development of women entrepreneurship and women enterprises. Tonight, I just wish to make a statement that we at UNCTAD have our share and we take up our responsibility as part of the international community, which must grow the role of women in what they do. In our 3 pillars, we are actively working to strengthen the role of women. On my watch, I'm ensuring that appointment and promotion are deliberately confirming our commitment that injustice in the past must be balanced by more affirmative action. Today, we'll be celebrating out of the 12 women coming from Latin America, Middle East, Africa, far-flung parts of the world, who, against odds, have been able to struggle and been successful. They have put something back in their societies. They are examples of success we are proud to be associated with, because they are part of the 32 countries in which our EmpreTech program has been identifying, promoting entrepreneurs, and has particularly contributed to the growth of enterprise by women. I don't want to make a long statement. I want to say we're proud to be associated with this effort. I want to thank our EmpreTech people who have been working on this all this time. I want to thank all the women entrepreneurs who, against all prejudice, in spite of all the negative ideology that society pushes, are standing up and proving that they can match what every man can do. Thank you very much for the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Kitui. Thank you. And we can make an applause because for sure the World Investment Forum that you organized is already a success. Thank you, Mr. Kitui. We will now be able to get a glimpse of the finalists of this year Women in Business Award 2014. They are sitting there. They are a little bit nervous, I imagine. There were more than 100 candidates, and they had some criteria to be chosen, and there were 3 criteria: innovation, leadership, and impact on their communities.
As you know, the theme of the World Investment Forum is investing in sustainable development. So this year, aside from the 10 finalists, 2 additional women are being awarded with a special recognition for the positive social and environmental impact that the enterprise have. Take a look at the first 5 finalists, and I give special recognition for green entrepreneurship.
I don't know if you saw the 5 first ones. I don't know if you hear me. Is it okay? Just raise hands. No? Could we put some sound a bit, the microphone a bit up? Le micro un peu plus fort, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Voilà, merci beaucoup. I would like, I don't know if he had time to arrive, Mr. Muller, Director General of the United Nations Office in Geneva. The seat is empty. Is he there? No? Don't be shy, Mr. Muller, you can come. Unfortunately, he's not here. Mr. Kitu, can I ask you to come to give this first award on special recognition for green entrepreneurship?
Thank you very much. The Special Recognition Award goes to Pabla Anabela Torres, BioPro Argentina.
My English, it's fine.
Yes, or in Spanish it's better.
I can say cerveza in Spanish.
Okay.
And eres una chica muy guapa.
Gracias.
This is all I can
Muchas
say.
gracias.
Y muy inteligente.
Can I speak Spanish?
Could you explain us a little bit what you are doing exactly?
Okay. With my team, we elaborate different kind of biopesticides to control the different pests, like moth vine cluster, for example. And this, our first innovative product is obtained from the fermentation of a fungus that attacks different species of insect.
And it's also, what you are doing is also positive for the wine industry.
Yes, of course, and allowed to produce organic grapes and wines.
I'm just asking this for the winemakers here in Switzerland. Do you going to produce a lot of wine coming here in Switzerland?
I don't think so.
But you can, you know, in
Yes,
Switzerland
of
we
course.
love wine. You know
Okay,
that.
okay.
I think, Oliver, you should leave the wine part for later. We have a party going on.
Sorry?
You should leave the wine part for later.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking.
Okay, je vais le faire. I will do that. Pabla, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're
Big
welcome.
applause for her.
You're welcome.
I don't feel you. Please, watch out. Thank you. We will now travel. We're going to have a little travel to Africa now to have a look on the other 5 finalists of this special award 2014. Please have this little video. And we could do a second time. A big applause for the finalists. I would like to invite on the stage Mr. James Zahn, Director of the UNCTAD Division on Investment and Enterprise, to deliver the special award for social entrepreneurship. I will try to do it something on Chinese. Please come. Wei Shan Hao, Wenhing Guanling.
Sounds good.
Okay. I try to do my best.
Thank you.
Please, we're going to have the prize.
Thank you.
The special recognition goes to Lina Asher.
Just to understand, Lina, she is working with female agricultural engineers. They were unemployed, and you are trying to make them employed to get back self-confidence, which is the most difficult.
Actually, I'm a lecturer in a university, and I found that most of the graduated agricultural engineer, after graduation, they stay at home or they work in another job rather than agriculture sector, which is not good. So I'm thinking how to encourage them to be owner of a special project for themselves. I'm an association for an agriculture engineer woman, and at the same time it also gives the chance for women in low-income families to work with us. And we have several projects, but the main project was the olive producing project, and now we have a small factory for that.
You have the support of your husband, which is very important, and this is also a cultural issue. I mean, you explained me before, 80% of the students in Jordan, they are females,
Yeah.
but only 10% are in the working area,
Yeah.
are working.
Yeah.
So the support and the family context is also very important.
Yes, actually without my husband's support I can't be stand here today, since a lot of work at the beginning was done by myself, because people in Jordan, they didn't believe a lot in special work for a woman. They mainly believe in the governmental work. And especially in the agriculture field, it's somehow difficult, since you need to go to the farm, and different story, okay? So in order to encourage these ladies to come with me and work, I do a lot of job by myself. So I excuse you to thank a lot for my husband. He's encouraged me, he supports me. Also, I'm very pleasure to be here and meet all of you. I'm very happy to have this award, not only for me, but because from the early morning till now, all my colleagues and my engineers in the association asked me, are you winner, are you winner? I told just to appear here, to have our name, to say for the other people, the other world, the other country that we have this factory, it is a winner for us. Thank
Lina,
you very much.
thank you so much. Big applause. Please, go on this side. On this side, you can take your seat. Thank you.
And now,
Thank you.
it is an absolute pleasure to introduce poet performer and peace builder Dr. Rama Mani, who will deliver a special artistic performance on women's empowerment, an ode to the finalists. It's extremely inspirational. While they prepare the stage, because we're going to have a little performance from Dr. Rani, I just wanted to let you know that she's not only beautiful outside, she's beautiful inside, And her work is inspiring on all of you, the women who are here tonight, the women who we are celebrating.
Mani, please.
Women, show your colors to the waiting world. Display your dreams that open new horizons. Unfold the depths of your oceanic imagination. Open your wings of courage and determination. And fill our skies with your stars of innovation. Women, share with all of us the secrets of your success. How you defied the odds and invested in your inspiration. How you grew stronger with each obstruction. How you smiled when they said you'll surely fail. How you made friends of all your rivals and turned competition into cooperation. Women, inspire all of us to pursue our deepest dreams, to make of this earth a haven of co-creation. What an honor it is to be here in this beautiful hall celebrating you women, because you women are the faces of the future, the diverse, the colorful, the courageous faces of the future. In all of my 25 years of work in peace building, in development, in human security on all your continents, I have seen that it is women like you with the unique skills of courage, of creativity, and of compassion who are building a new world for ourselves and for the future. I want to take a short world tour to each one of your continents to meet some of the women like you who are using their skills, whether it's in the midst of crisis or it's in a state of peace, whether it's in war or in sandstorms, to build this new world. I am Mama Angelica from Peru. I am 82 years old. We Quechua Indians suffered very much in our war. They took away mi hijo, my son Archimedes, when he was only 19. I mended my broken heart by becoming a mother to all the women who had suffered like me. I founded ANFASEP, the Association for the Families of the Disappeared. Together, we lifted our voice for justice. We created a Museo of Memoria to honor the people we had lost. We set up a shop where our women could sell their cultural products in order to make some small money. Juntos, together, we are stronger than alone. Namaste. I am Radhike from Bombay, in India. You know, in my country, most people, they reject the disabled. Parents are ashamed if their children are handicapped. They hide them and waste all their potential. But I knew these children are not disabled. They are specially abled. So I created Om Creations Trust. We put the girls who have Down's syndrome in a polytechnic where they learn many skills. Then they work happily together, make beautiful handicrafts, cookies, cakes. Now they are happy, selling their products, earning an income, supporting their families, and making their parents proud. We all can learn so much from these angels of unconditional love. I am Chipo from Zimbabwe. My parents were both freedom fighters in the old Rhodesia. My mother was exiled, so I grew up in the refugee camps in Tanzania. I pursued my dream and became a stage actress in London. I use art to bring about social change. I created SAFE in Kenya. We work with the most handicapped communities and tribes, and we teach them street theatre to bring about the cultural change that they want to see in their own communities. Now, I'm involved in a new initiative around the world called Rising Women, Rising World, because we believe that women can co-create a world that will work for everyone. I am Noura from Syria. We all are youth peace activists. We had to flee our country when they imprisoned us, tortured us, and tried to kill us. But do you think that has stopped us? Not at all. We have organized ourselves even as refugees. We have formed a civil society coalition of Youth for Peace. We are making plans for the future. We find clever ways to take our humanitarian supplies to civilians trapped in Syria and being killed like flies by the regime and by the extremists. We know the future belongs to us. We will fulfill our dream to go back and rebuild a Syria of justice, of dignity, and of well-being for all Syrian citizens. My name is Gulalai. I am from the Swat Valley in Pakistan. When I was just 14 years old, I saw that the Taliban were making it impossible for us to get our education. They were not letting us live like full human beings. So I called all my friends together, boys and girls. I formed Aware Girls. We empower girls to be outspoken leaders in our conservative community and stand up for their rights. You know, Malalai, she joined our movement when she was very young. Now she is the youngest to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. She has taken our message to the United Nations that we girls can shape the future. Speaking of the rights of girls in the future, I want to honor in this august assembly a special group of people who are here from the World Future Council. Many of you would love and admire Gertrude Mongella as much as I do for the last over 20 years. She was the head of the Women's Conference in Beijing, the first president, a woman of course, of the Pan-African Parliament. She's... And we are proud that she is also an honorary counselor of the World Future Council, which just last night gave the Future Policy Award to the best laws to eliminate violence against women and girls. So congratulations to the World Future Council. Because it is right here and now that the future begins. And we come back, therefore, to our wonderful finalists, because you are the procreators of the possible. And I dedicate my last closing piece to you and to the suspense that awaits all of us, because no one except this exceptional lady here called Fiorina knows whether your hearts will be beating with joy or disappointment in just a minute. Procreators of the possible. Your eyes spy vistas of possibilities unimagined. Your ears hear the chant of that which longs for change. Your nostrils smell opportunities even in the midst of crisis. Your touch is the blessing which renews and regenerates. You are entrepreneurs that awaken the human spirit. You are procreators of the world we've all long awaited. Congratulations, and may we have a wonderful surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big applause for Dr. Rama Mani for such a powerful and beautiful performance. I think we're going to applause a second time, please. I'm sure nobody was indifferent, and certainly not you, ladies, waiting now for the moment. I imagine you must be a little bit nervous. For you it's easy, it's already done, but for the 10 others it's still to come. So what do you think, Bisila? Let's try perhaps
I think it's
to know
time. I think everybody is looking forward to meet these ladies and know more about what they're doing. So I think This year, several of the finalists work in the education sector, such as Lorena from Argentina, Kelly from Brazil, and Lara from Nigeria. So can I borrow the microphone, because I'm going to ask them the questions so they could explain you better. Lara, who has a company called Context Play that designs and sells learning material and furniture that help children develop cognitive and life skills within an African cultural context. I would like to ask you, how do you inspire the next generation?
I inspire the next generation because I'm open and approachable, and I mentor several young people.
Thank you so much. Lorena, whose company Somno develops educational toys for children and therapeutic products for adults, ¿cómo podemos estimular mejor el potencial de nuestros niños? How can we stimulate the best in our children?
Bueno, en mi marca creemos que en la comunicación algo irreemplazable para un niño en los primeros años de vida es el amor, el sentirse mirado por un adulto, el sentirse amado, y creo que eso hace la diferencia en el adulto que va a ser. Así que creo que ahí es donde hay que poner el acento.
Just for you to know, she gave a beautiful explanation about how important in the early years of every child is so important the love. That's just really the key word that she used, love. This is what it makes the difference of what kind of adult you're going to become when you are surrounded by love by your parents and your loved ones. Thank you. And Kelly from Brazil, who established the Children's University, UCRI, in the state of Amapá in Brazil, and focuses on IT and innovation-centered education. How do you deal with kids being smarter in technology than the adults? ¿Cómo reaccionas con los niños que saben más de tecnología que sus padres?
Bom, eu acredito numa educação com amor, com qualidade e principalmente estimulando nas crianças a tolerância, o talento humano e investindo em tecnologia para atrair essas crianças para uma nova educação, uma nova era, que é a geração 3.0. Então, eu acredito muito na educação e invisto nisso meus sonhos e o meu talento.
I'm going to try. I don't know if anyone wants to help me because I'm not so strong in Portuguese, otherwise I will make a try. But if someone really wants to help, it's welcome.
No one speaking Portuguese who could help us to translate? Oh, there are people over there.
Okay.
I will give the microphone. Thank you.
Buenas noches. Bueno, yo voy a hablar en español, que era un poco más fácil. Yo soy brasileña, yo hablo portugués, pero aquí yo voy a hablar en español. Después ella puede traducir en inglés, por favor.
This is an international ceremony.
That is not fair.
Muy bien. Kelly dijo que acredita mucho en la educación y que es muy importante cuando la persona investe também em los talentos humanos e que ella também acredita em el amor que los padres, el padre pasa para sus hijos, que isso também ajuda en la educación e também la inversión en tecnología, que es muy importante para atrair essa geração que está muito antenada com a tecnologia, que ela chama as pessoas 3.0. Então, é importante também essa inversão em la tecnologia para atrair os niños também.
Muchas gracias.
Well, we have to put the accent in education. That's the main thing. Also love. But also one of the biggest investments that you could do in your children is definitely in technology. We are in a new era where technology is crucial for our lives, and we have to definitely let our kids to move into that direction and be part of the future. Thank you.
Bisila, before we speak about the other entrepreneurs, isn't it time perhaps for the first award?
I think it is.
It's time, huh? What do you think? They are not sleeping. This is
They're
good
not
sign.
sleeping.
This is good sign. So I would like to invite Mrs. Aisha Al Fardan. You are Vice Chairwoman of Qatari Businesswomen Association, Nassa El Khair. How are you? Please. You're going to be in charge to deliver the third place award. Are you ready?
Of course, I'm ready.
You feel
It's
comfortable?
my honor.
You feel comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Excellent.
Very happy in Geneva, beautiful country.
It is, huh?
Yes, of course. Thank you for Anectad for inviting me here. And it was my pleasure also to attend the ceremony in Qatar, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yes.
Yes, it was my pleasure. And I believe in women's empower. That's why I'm here. I'm very happy to be here. And I'm very happy to have the same program and same ceremony in Qatar in the future.
Looking forward to come to Qatar.
Yes, I'm waiting for you.
With pleasure. Let's go on the
Thank you.
stage.
Thank you.
Please. So for the third place. Now you have to open this envelope, but you can take a little bit of time. You see the music. They get under pressure.
So we have 3 winners here with us.
Yes, and this is number 3.
Number 3. We will try. I just want to announce something.
Okay.
I have a gift for the 3 winners. I want to invite them. I invite them to the International Forum in Doha, which will be held in December. I will give them the invitation for 3 of them.
3 people.
Yes. Thank you. So let's start with the third one.
Yes.
Third name.
You hear the music?
Okay. I hear. You want me to wait more or?
I mean, I have time. There is no appointment tonight.
You want me to open now? Oh, really? The third place is Lorena Maria from Argentina.
Please, for the picture, just close together. Nice smile. Perfect. Lorena, can you explain us in little words what you are doing in Argentina, this beautiful country?
Bueno, nada, les quería agradecer a Empretec lo que ha significado no solo para mi emprendimiento, sino en mi vida personal. Fue un cambio rotundo y la verdad que les deseo a todos poder atravesar esta experiencia. Y creo que todo lo que nace en el corazón y uno le pone esta fuerza que Empretec nos encamina, no puede salir mal. Muchas gracias a todos.
Okay.
She expressed her happiness for the huge impact that Empretec has in her life. It changed her not only professionally, also personally. It was a great growth, and she feels proud for what she achieved.
Let's speak with some other entrepreneurs. Thank you for the translation, Bisila. I would love to speak that many languages that you do. I would love. I have to train a little bit. Let's speak with some other entrepreneurs. The service sector is a huge worldwide, and people are working there. René van den Berg, you are coming from South Africa. This is right. Tracy Antoinette from Guyana, the English Guyana. We could have spoken in Dutch, but it's in the English part of Guyana. Divine from Zimbabwe, which is also there, and Lina from Jordan. Please, you can make a big applause for the 4 of them. René first question for you. The service sector is the largest employer in many countries, not only in South Africa. How are women getting ahead in this competitive and growing sector? With the microphone.
I think it's important for women to realize that you have to position yourself as the best. Strive to become the best in your industry, make your mark, and take the lead.
This is quite clear. Tracy, coming from Grenada.
Yes.
No worries, it doesn't bite. It's a nice microphone. Panda Maritri, this is your company, yeah? You produce many services, wine tasting. I'm sure I'm going to love your company. Creative arts, tourism retreat, among many others. How do you combine, this is important for you, you told us, spirituality with business. Can we combine both?
I have to, because that's the only thing that makes sense. That's what keeps me grounded. That's what keeps me motivated, because I co-create. As she said in the poem, it's about co-creating with spirit. So I take my art, it's in the creative process and spirituality, a lot of breathing, a lot of affirming, manifesting, and then letting go.
Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Question to you, Divine. Divine, you are coming from Zimbabwe. This is right. You are the second employer of women of whole Zimbabwe, and you are in the security area. This is quite surprising, I would say. How does it work that females are so, how say it in English, efficace in security? Efficient in security? Thank you.
Thank you.
Because we see, body guys like this, normally in security, they can't walk, they just have to be like this.
Yeah, I think the first thing that you need to understand is that security is no longer about the brawn or the muscles. As you say, it is about the brain.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think I have to go now. I think every crisis, it's an opportunity for you. This is a fact, no?
That's true.
And how does it look in Zimbabwe and around?
Well, the opportunities for any sector, for anybody, a woman or a man, are there in Zimbabwe. But I think it is first and foremost, one is got to win their mindset that there is an opportunity, and do I have the mindset to say I can do it? I think one is got to win over their mind first, that self-confidence that anything can be done, anything is possible, as long as you've put your mind, your heart, your soul, and everything into it.
And yes, we can do it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lina is coming from Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yes. And you are doing something very special. It's not security, but it's self-defense. And the thing which is very important is that the self-defense is doing by women, for women.
Yes.
And this was the most difficult part to do.
Yeah.
Explain us.
First of all, I'd like to say to men, I teach women to beat you all. I'm kidding.
It's my second knockout of the day.
Yeah. No, we teach self-defense for women, by women, because of different reasons. Because women, when they want to come train self-defense, they want to take it actually, they don't want to get harassed during the training or touched, or they want to train in a very safe area and very calm environment to get the maximum of the training. So when we train women to become also leaders and trainers, we can spread more the training all over the world, not just in Jordan. We have trained about more than 10,000 women all over Jordan. We have expanded to Armenia in just 2 years. So it's getting better by spreading your idea and your business to other people to coach and spread it.
And it's also a question of saying that if there are not women in the area, if there were men, then they couldn't be without, or the parents or the father or the husband, they couldn't train alone. It's a cultural issue, no?
Sorry, can you just repeat?
You are doing training by women for women.
Yeah,
if it would be men, if they are
Oh,
smart enough, I'm not sure. But
well,
I mean,
I've been in martial arts all my life. I know that when I was also young, I got harassed by many trainers, and you don't actually feel comfortable because you're there and you're passionate about it and you want to learn, but other people, they just don't have this passion as you are. So it's very safe to have all the girls training in the same environment. They have female coaches, so they know that they can leave their kids and their teenager girls in a very safe area and very safe environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Lina. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. I think we can go on and find out who is tonight's second place winner. I think we're all looking forward to. What do you all think? I would like to invite Her Excellency Mrs. Tarja Karina Halonen, former President of the Republic of Finland, to deliver the second prize award.
I'm very excited.
It's a long way from Finland, isn't it?
No, it's not because of that. It's a long way since we started to create this prize, this award. And now I see how it happens. So that's why I'm very excited. It's like a birth of the baby.
We are all excited.
Yeah. So,
on the stage.
Yeah, I want to have an envelope.
Could you please go into the stage?
So, thank you. So I'm sure that this kind of prize, it will open much wider horizons for the winners. But I think we all want also to make these fantastic women more and more visible. But now, just a second. You know, sometimes I have an instinct. I said that I don't know how to pronounce all the names. And I especially ask advice with this woman who is a very respected leader of her area and a wonderful woman. And this name, what I wanted to practice was Lukula Divin from Zimbabwe.
Where is the director from the area of Zimbabwe? I know
So
that.
I say once again, I didn't know the name, but I read all your names and I tried to pronounce, and some of the names, especially Portuguese and Spanish, were easy for me, but this was a challenge.
Please, the big pictures with Divine, the director. The minister. And the minister also. Please.
Invite her. Please. You would like to say some words?
Thank you very much. Well, when I came here, I said, you know, just being in the top 10 to me was a sure winner. But perhaps I just want to share with you that one thing that I've always known in my life is that from a very tender age, I wanted to be who I am. And I often used to say it. But how I got there was something that I had not realized that it was going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of knocks. And I've enjoyed the journey of a very difficult passage, my entrepreneurial journey. And I can tell you that 1995 was a turning point when I went to Empretech to do the entrepreneurial development workshop. After that, I founded Securico in 1999, and I've not looked back. But I think I've enjoyed what I do quite a lot. And most importantly, I've come across a lot of people that are amazing, inside and outside the business, in particular the 900 women that I employ, who I had to fight for very consciously and effortfully to get them accepted in a sector that was perceived not theirs. So for me, that has been the greatest part of what I've done in my life. And,
Bravo.
So for me, I'm happy that I did good in a business that I founded. And obviously, being here, winning, is really just a cherry on the cake, a well-made cake of having done what I've done for those women who invariably are widows, single mothers, and so on. So I just want to thank UNCTAD and the organizers, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Finally, another important sector that was represented this year by the finalists is manufacturing and distribution, which is the sector that Maya, Suna from Mauritius, Tian Yang from Senegal, and Angelica Ramsey from Zambia work in.
And the good news, Bisila, you know what? I can ask questions in French now.
Oh, I know.
C'est beaucoup plus facile pour moi. C'est beaucoup plus facile. Maya, where's Maya? Maya is there. I will give you the microphone. Bonjour, bonsoir Maya.
Bonsoir à tout le monde.
Merci, merci d'être avec nous. Vous êtes dans la compagnie SSS Furniture. Vous fabriquez donc des vêtements. Pardon.
Non, les meubles.
Pardon?
Les meubles.
Les meubles, pardon, Tailors Made Furniture, les meubles. Oui, excuse-moi, le meuble il est là. Vous auriez pu le fabriquer.
Tout à fait.
C'est ma faute, excusez-moi. Juste en quelques mots, qu'est-ce qui vous inspire pour la création de vos meubles?
C'est-à-dire, il y a un mythe que les meubles, ce sont les hommes.
Encore un mythe qui s'effondre.
Voilà. Alors, il y a des fois, on pense que les femmes ne vont pas pouvoir gérer une entreprise, des meubles. Et voilà, c'est fait maintenant. Mais moi, je pense que, comme Divine, c'est que pour pouvoir gérer une entreprise, ce n'est pas nécessaire d'avoir la force ou une personnalité, telle affaire. C'est là. Et le leadership skills, le management, c'est ça qui est important, et de gérer les employés, le plus important. Alors pour moi, l'inspiration, l'innovation que j'ai fait, c'est que les mamans travaillent maintenant. Alors moi, normalement, je faisais les meubles en général, mais j'ai vu que se PAC, se concentrer dans des meubles d'enfants et les enfants, c'était beaucoup plus... il n'y avait pas ce marché-là à l'île Maurice. Alors moi, je PAC dedans, et là, je vois que beaucoup de mamans sont très contentes. Et quand les mamans sont contentes, elles vont travailler, la productivité va augmenter.
Merci. I'm going to try to translate. It's more a question of head spirit. It's not a question of saying you need to have muscles. So you don't need to be a man to me in the furniture. And second, third time of the day where the men are in the line of fire, it's okay. The question is saying innovation is very important. It's why also you are here, because it was one of the criteria we had among the 100 people. And you saw quite quickly that the furniture for kids were very important, because when the mother saw the furniture that's going to be given to the kids, they felt more comfortable to go working. And if you are happy to go working, as we are all here for sure, when we are going working, we are more efficient, isn't it?
That's true.
That's true. Thank you so much, Maya.
Thank you, everybody.
You are already laughing and you didn't hear my question. Vous n'avez pas encore entendu ma question, vous êtes déjà en train de rire.
Du tout.
Vous êtes aussi dans la création.
Oui.
Expliquez-nous exactement ce que vous faites, ça m'évitera de dire une deuxième bêtise.
Alors moi, je suis dans le prêt-à-porter, du prêt-à-porter assez spécial. C'est-à-dire, je prends le boubou qui fait partie de notre culture vestimentaire et j'en fais un habit de luxe. Ce qui permet à tous les Sénégalais de pouvoir maintenant porter le boubou.
Expliquez juste ce que c'est le boubou pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas.
C'est une tenue traditionnelle qui fait un peu le tour de l'Afrique.
et qui se porte un peu partout. C'est assez long, un peu large. Je crois que je vais me lever pour montrer un peu ce que ça fait. Et donc, un problème qu'on avait un peu au Sénégal, de porter des tenues traditionnelles pour aller à des événements, de grands événements, ce problème est résolu depuis que Jour J crée des tenues de cérémonie de luxe. Voilà.
Could I have one? Alors, I'm going to try to translate. Thank you so much. She is making design of a traditional wear of Africa, which is called, I don't know if it's in English like this, the boubou. Is it like this?
Yes,
How do you say it in English? Comment on dit en anglais le boubou? Le boubou. OK. So, the boubou, est-ce que vous pourriez de nouveau vous lever une fois, s'il vous plaît? The boubou is that. It's not this. It's not a tie. It's this beautiful thing. And since she did that, and she made it in a fashion way, it's more easy to attend to the events and the important events. Did I understand it well? Okay, perfect. And the third one, Angelica, in French, in English, Arabic, Japanese?
English.
In English. Explain us in a couple of words exactly what you are doing. It's not a question of wearing, it's a question of eating.
Eating, yes.
And with delicatessen nuts.
Yes.
This is great.
Okay. I specialize in traditional foods, local traditional foods in Zambia, and dried foods which I package and dry and package and sell to restaurants and shops and special customers. Because what happens, what I've found in many communities, when people get urbanized, they forget about their traditional foods and they get on to eating different types of foods. And when they do want the traditional foods, they don't get them packaged nicely or easily have access to them. So I've decided to take that in Zambia, and that's what I've been doing. I've been packaging dried vegetables, dried groundnuts, beans, and all sorts of traditional foods that we eat in Zambia. And I specialize from all parts of Zambia, but I do my business in Lusaka, and that's basically what I'm doing.
Looking forward to tasting it. Sounds great, thank you.
And now that we have gotten to know all of the women better, it's that moment that everyone is looking for, the announcement of the first winner prize. But before that, a short message from Funsile Umlambuka, Executive Director of the UN Women, who could not make it this night in person, but wanted to send all of the women a special message. Take a look, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, I'm sorry that I'm not able to be with you in person today for the Empretech Women in Business Awards. I warmly congratulate all the finalists and women champions for their exceptional achievements. These inspiring entrepreneurs amongst us and all those around the world are agents of change. As an executive director of UN Women, I know the value of celebrating and supporting women's contribution in all spheres of life. Flourishing, confident women are role models for their peers and for new generations. Crucially, their success is central to sustainable development and for a more prosperous and inclusive world. I congratulate UNCTAD on their landmark initiative for empowerment and look forward to future collaboration.
Thank you. Now it becomes very serious. It's the first prize. I would like to invite once again Secretary General of UNCTAD, Mr. Mukisa Kituyi. He will be in charge to deliver the first prize. Please. Please on the stage. Music will be on. Pressure is high.
Can I add to the tension? And the winner from Jordan, Lina Khalifeh.
Please stand up, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sure you're going to.
Yes, sure, it's on. This is a standing ovation for you, Lina. It's a standing ovation.
Now I'm going to empower more girls and train them. Thank you so much for this award. I actually didn't expect it. I was, nervous. But all the domestic violence we have in Jordan and other countries actually encouraged me to start training women self-defense. Not just training them physically, but we actually empower them also by giving them some tips in awareness and how to walk in the streets, how to avoid harassment. And it's going really well in Jordan. So what I thought is if it's going really well in Jordan, it has to go well in other countries. Since also Jordan is a very male-dominated society, now I'm getting more accepted by, by culture and men. But I'm really happy that I got this award, and thank you so much. Thank you to Emprotech. Thank you to Stefania. She was following all the way with me. Thank you. And thanks the UNCTAD, I can't pronounce it till now, World Investment Forum. And I would like to thank Emprotech from Jordan as well, and my team who was watching me all the way from Shefighter studio in Jordan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now we will just have a little look of the work, on the daily work. But before the video is going to be shown, I just wanted to remember that, okay, there are 3 people who got an award tonight, but it's not a question of having an award, it's a question of going on with your daily business, going on in what you are doing in your community. It's very important in what you are doing. And I think you can have a big applause for the 12 ladies which are here, please.
Say no. Say no. No. Take action. Defend yourself.
Empower yourself.
Be strong. Be tough. Be tougher.
How many more?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Do something. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Make a difference.
I will make a difference. I will make a difference.
I will make a difference.
I am strong. I am strong. Together, we can. I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter.
I am a Shefighter.
I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter. Soy una Shefighter. I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter.
I am a Shefighter.
I am a Shefighter. I am a Shefighter. Become a Shefighter.
You do it?
No, just start.
Okay. As I told you before, all of you are winners. We are here to celebrate success, and now it's time to receive a special certificate. The certificate will be given by the Minister of Croatia, Zdenka Luka. Please, warm welcome. Thank you. So the seven other finalists, please stand up.
Also, we would like to invite Gertrude Mongela, please.
Where is her? Where is she? Yes. And please, the 7 of you, come on the stage. Hi, please go on the stage, please. the certificates, they are coming. And they receive also a special package which is offered by the SECO, le Secrétariat d'État à l'économie. It's a souvenir from Switzerland. They will receive, among other little things, the famous Swiss knife. This is for sure something very important. Yeah, you know, we have the Swiss knife, we have the chocolate, and we have banks. And a beautiful lake. And cheese. And good cheese. Yes? You do that?
No, you do that.
I do that? Okay.
The only thing I would invite
Okay.
the
So we are arriving at the end of the ceremony, and it's a pleasure for me to welcome Roland Dominicé. Roland Dominicé, he's the CEO of Symbiotics, which is the main sponsor of this evening. Thank you so much for supporting all these ladies entrepreneurs. Thank you so much. Le mot de la fin est pour vous. Please, mettez-vous devant.
Well, thanks so much. You asked me to sit in front, but I think really I can only applaud you again. And thank you so much. All this inspiration, I can say, as a member of the jury, having to cast votes, I really enjoyed reading each of your story, and obviously it was really hard to make a choice. And as an entrepreneur myself, I know how difficult it can be to really be determined and have courage to go and push your dream, your business aspiration. So again, thanks so much for your stories. Symbiotics, we invest in small enterprises in emerging markets. As a matter of fact, the majority of our clients are women. We've invested over $2 billion, thousands of companies, and we can say that women entrepreneurs are just as good entrepreneurs as men. Even better sometimes,
better.
yeah. Yet another. So again, I'm very happy to be sponsoring this evening. I won't say more. I think it's really time to celebrate. Go down to the Serpent Bar, I think it's called, and enjoy the jazz band and the drinks. So thanks so much, and thanks again to you.
Thank you, Roland. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's just 2 seconds. We want to say a little couple of words. Ladies, thank you so much for all what we are doing. It was a pleasure being with you tonight.
We would like also to invite all the Empretec directors and all the Empretec team, please, to join us in the stage for a quick picture.
Please come on the stage. Stefania.
Stay, please. Stay.
Please, you can go back, yes.
No, stay too.
And we want to thank you, Emerald Publishing. We did the brochure, Otsuka Group, the German Development Agency, the Swiss State Secretary of Economic and Affairs, the SECO, and the Qatari Businesswomen Association, and of course, we hear them, Symbiotics, the main sponsor of tonight. Thank you so much for listening with us.
Thank you.
Say no to those who strike at you. No to those who set the rules to put you down. You were there for change. You did it all, and most of all, as you wanted, and when you wanted to.